In the ancient echoes of wisdom, there lies a profound truth. To live in harmony with nature is to live a life of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. The philosophy of Stoicism, though timeless, whispers to us through the ages, guiding us to a path of self-control and fortitude. As we embark on this journey together, let us uncover the 7 sacred ways to align our lives with the natural order, transcending the chaos of our modern world. 1. Embrace simplicity. In the hustle and bustle of contemporary life, simplicity is a forgotten treasure. We are bombarded with desires and distractions, pulling us away from our true essence. As Epictetus once said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By embracing simplicity, we strip away the superfluous and focus on what truly matters. In this simplicity, we find clarity and peace. The pursuit of simplicity is not merely about decluttering our physical space, but about purifying our minds and spirits. Our society often equates success with material wealth, leading us to chase after possessions and status symbols. Yet, true wealth lies in contentment. When we focus on what we truly need, rather than what we are told to want, we find freedom. This is a form of liberation, allowing us to live more fully in accordance with nature. Consider the words of Seneca, who warned against the trappings of luxury and the endless cycle of wanting more. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. By learning to appreciate what we have, we can break free from the chains of consumerism. This doesn't mean renouncing all possessions, but rather valuing what truly enriches our lives. A practical way to embrace simplicity is to regularly evaluate our needs and desires. We can ask ourselves, does this add value to my life? The answer is no. It might be time to let go. Simplifying our surroundings and our thoughts can lead to a more serene and focused existence, where we are less distracted by the unnecessary and more attuned to the essential. 2. Cultivate inner strength. Nature is resilient, enduring the harshest of storms with grace. We too must cultivate an inner strength, a fortress within our minds, impervious to the tempests of life. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In fortifying our minds, we become unshakable, grounded in our purpose. Inner strength is the bedrock of Stoic philosophy. It is not about physical might, but about the resilience of our character and spirit. This strength is developed through the practice of self-discipline and the continuous effort to improve ourselves. It is about standing firm in the face of adversity and remaining true to our principles. The cultivation of inner strength begins with self-awareness. We must understand our vulnerabilities and the triggers that lead to destructive emotion. By recognizing these, we can prepare ourselves to respond with reason rather than impulse. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This mindset shift is crucial. When we see challenges as opportunities to practice our virtues, we become stronger with each trial. Meditation and reflection are powerful tools in building inner strength. Taking time each day to reflect on our thoughts and actions helps us to stay aligned with our values. Marcus Aurelius himself practiced this diligently, often writing in his meditations about the importance of maintaining a calm and rational mind. Another aspect of inner strength is the acceptance of what we cannot change. Stoics refer to this as the dichotomy of control. We must focus on what is within our power and accept with grace what is not. This acceptance is not resignation, but a recognition that we are not omnipotent. By channeling our energy into what we can influence, we become more effective and less burdened by frustration. 3. Practice mindful presence. Nature exists in the present moment, undistracted by the past or future. To live in accordance with nature, we must practice mindfulness, immersing ourselves in the now. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." By being fully present, we unlock the beauty and richness of each moment, free from the chains of regret and anticipation. Mindfulness is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. It involves being aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. This presence allows us to fully experience life and make conscious decisions aligned with our values. In our fast-paced world, cultivating mindfulness can be challenging, but it is essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. The Stoic approach to mindfulness involves several practices. One is the morning reflection, where we set our intentions for the day. Marcus Aurelius would start his day by reminding himself of his duties and the potential challenges he might face. This prepares the mind to handle whatever comes with a calm and focused demeanor. Throughout the day, we can practice mindfulness by pausing and taking deep breaths, especially in moments of stress. This simple act can bring us back to the present and help us respond rather than react. By observing our thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them, we gain clarity and composure. Evening reflection is equally important. At the end of the day, we should take time to review our actions and thoughts. This helps us to learn from our experiences and to make amends where necessary. Seneca advised, every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? This practice fosters continuous growth and self-improvement. 4. Align with your true self. Just as every tree, river, and mountain has its unique place in the natural world, we too have our own path to follow. It is our duty to discover and align with our true selves, shedding the masks and expectations imposed by society. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, taught that living in accordance with our nature leads to eudaimonia, or flourishing. Embrace your authenticity and let it guide your actions. Living in alignment with our true selves means understanding our core values and principles. It requires introspection and honesty about who we are and what we stand for. This authenticity is the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful life. When we live in accordance with our true nature, we experience a sense of harmony and purpose. The journey to discovering our true selves often involves questioning societal norms and expectations. We are bombarded with messages about who we should be and what we should strive for. However, these external influences can lead us astray. As Marcus Aurelius stated, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. We must look within to find our true calling and live authentically. One way to align with our true selves is through the practice of journaling. Writing down our thoughts, aspirations, and reflections helps us to gain insight into our inner world. It allows us to track our progress and stay connected with our values. By regularly revisiting our journals, we can see how we have grown and where we need to focus our effort. Another essential practice is to surround ourselves with people who support and uplift us. Seneca emphasized the importance of good company. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Our relationships should reflect our values and encourage us to be our best selves. Positive connections foster a supportive environment where we can thrive and grow. 5. Accept the impermanence of life. Nature is in a constant state of flux, with seasons changing and life evolving. To live in harmony with nature, we must accept the impermanence of all things. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. By accepting change and impermanence, we liberate ourselves from the fear of loss and embrace the ebb and flow of existence. Impermanence is a fundamental aspect of life. Everything around us is subject to change, decay, and renewal. This transient nature can be a source of anxiety, but it is also a source of beauty and opportunity. By accepting impermanence, we can live more fully and appreciate each moment for what it is. The Stoic practice of memento mori, or remembering death, is a powerful reminder of impermanence. Reflecting on our mortality helps us to prioritize what truly matters and to let go of trivial concerns. As Seneca advised, let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. This perspective encourages us to live with urgency and purpose. Another practice is to view challenges and losses as part of the natural cycle. When faced with adversity, we can remind ourselves that change is inevitable and often necessary for growth. By adopting this mindset, we become more resilient and adaptable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we fear losing is only temporary and not truly ours." This understanding helps us to detach from material possessions and external circumstance. Gratitude is also essential in embracing impermanence. By appreciating what we have in the present moment, we can find joy and contentment. Seneca suggested, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. This approach allows us to savor each day and to find meaning in the fleeting moments. 6. Nurture connections with others. nature thrives on interconnectedness, with every element playing a vital role in the ecosystem. We too must nurture our connections with others, fostering a sense of community and compassion. Seneca emphasized, "No man is an island, every man is a piece of the continent." By supporting and uplifting those around us, we create a harmonious and thriving environment for all. Human beings are social creatures, and our well-being is deeply connected to our relationship. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate healthy and meaningful connections with others, grounded in mutual respect and support. These relationships provide us with strength and comfort, helping us to navigate the challenges of life. Empathy and compassion are key components of nurturing connections. By understanding and sharing the feelings of others, we build trust and solidarity. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This approach fosters a supportive and non-judgmental environment where people feel valued and understood. Effective communication is also vital in building strong connections. We must listen actively and speak thoughtfully, ensuring that our words are aligned with our values. Seneca advised, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." By communicating with sincerity and clarity, we strengthen our bonds with others. Acts of kindness and generosity further nurture our connection. By helping others and contributing to the well-being of our community, we create a positive ripple effect. Seneca stated, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." These acts not only benefit others, but also enrich our own lives, fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. 7. Seek wisdom and virtue. At the heart of nature lies wisdom, guiding its course with precision and balance. We must seek wisdom and virtue, striving to live with justice, courage, and temperance. As Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. By embodying these virtues, we align ourselves with the natural order, finding purpose and fulfillment. Wisdom is the guiding light of Stoicism, illuminating the path to a virtuous life. It involves understanding the deeper truths of existence, making decisions that reflect our highest values. Pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey, requiring continuous learning and self-reflection. One way to seek wisdom is through the study of philosophy and the teachings of the great Stoic sages. Reading the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus provides us with timeless insights and practical guidance. These texts encourage us to think critically and to question our assumptions, leading to greater clarity and understanding. Another essential practice is to engage in meaningful conversations and debates. By exchanging ideas with others, we can refine our perspectives and gain new insight. Seneca believed that the mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. By discussing our thoughts and concerns with trusted individuals, we can alleviate anxiety and gain a broader perspective. Living a virtuous life involves more than just acquiring knowledge. It requires putting wisdom into action. We must strive to embody the core Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in our daily lives. This means making ethical decisions, standing up for what is right, and maintaining balance and self-control. Regular self-reflection helps us to stay aligned with our values and to recognize areas for improvement. Marcus Aurelius practiced this diligently, often reflecting on his actions and thoughts to ensure they were in accordance with his principles. By doing so, we can continuously grow and evolve, becoming better versions of ourselves. Conclusion: in embracing these 7 practices, we embark on a journey of profound transformation. Together, we strive to live in harmony with nature, cultivating self-control, fortitude, and inner peace. Let the wisdom of the Stoics be our guiding light, illuminating our path to a life of virtue and resilience. In the stillness of the morning and the quiet of the night, let us remember our true nature and live accordingly. As we move through life, let us carry with us the teachings of the Stoics. Let us embrace simplicity, cultivate inner strength, practice mindful presence, align with our true selves, accept the impermanence of life, nurture connections with others, and seek wisdom and virtue. By doing so, we not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to the greater good, creating a harmonious and thriving world for all. This journey is not an easy one. but it is deeply rewarding. Each step we take towards living in accordance with nature brings us closer to our true potential and to the fulfillment of our highest purpose. Let us walk this path together, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, and create a life of meaning, resilience, and inner peace.